Nelson and Bruce Campbell's next available. Nelson, Bruce Campbell, next available.
It should be up if you can find it.
That's right, guys. Spot on ticket for the T3.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We have the next TV table matchup between the Scorpion Johnny Archer and Matt Riggs, who is the great proprietor of Smokin Cue. This is actually a match I was looking forward to because I've never seen Matt play. Oh, is it already?
Tim Nelson, Bruce Campbell,
Johnny was up?
table 10. Tim Nelson, Bruce Campbell, table 10.
Heck yeah. Already applying the pressure here to Johnny. Right, so Johnny overshoots his just a tad. He still has a good cut here on the 3 ball, but getting on the 4 is going to be interesting. He might have to play this. Ugh. Yeah, getting on the 4 is going to be tough. It's definitely a speed shot, maybe 2 rails. He could play a safety behind that 5 ball if he plays the left side of that 3. Decides to just make it and drags it to hit 2 rails. Nice little shot there. So now he can just pull this back slightly and get a shot here on the bottom right pocket, or he's feeling a little bit more spicy. He can draw it all the way level to get the 5 into the right side pocket. Okay, so it looks like he's opting for the bottom right corner. He's gonna. He kind of have this is gonna push out here to the center of the table. So yeah, perfect. He holds it just fine with a good angle on the 6. Should be coming out for the 8 and then the 9. Should be in a good spot here.
Barry, Donald, table 13. Alex and Barry, table 13.
Ooh, nice little shot. Gets a side pocket into the mix, though. That's scary. Ooh, it's scary. Very scary. All right, so Matt Riggs is up 2-0. Ooh, lost. Yeah, I'm coming in and out. I'm like muting myself when I'm talking, not stream related. Trying to be good about that. But thanks for the heads up. All right, so Johnny does make something on the break here. He does have a pretty good look at the two ball. The runout's looking kind of dicey. That 5-7 is looking pretty tough. 6-9 is probably the next problem there. It's a little bit restrictive as far as what pocket you can make that in. So Johnny's going to try and play a little stop shot here. Keep an angle on the three ball. Yeah, that 5-7. I want to see what he does with this here. He might bump into the 7. Play between the 5-7. Nope, he comes all the way out. He's playing the combo. A lot of confidence in this shot. Great shot. Bad roll. That's brutal. So he leaves Matt a tough shot here on the 5. I'm pretty sure he's got him pretty good. I don't know if he can see it. Wow. Wow. That was a really great shot. And he gets a really good angle here on the 8 ball. Matt with a chance to go up 3-0 against Johnny Archer. Let's see if he takes advantage of that. He's cut. He's made a pretty crazy like swerve shot. Came out 3 reels, bumped the 6. Perfect. Now he has to close. And he does. What a champion. Champion. Matt is up 3-0 against Johnny Archer.
Al, Josh Padron. That was next.
Matt jumps out to an early 3-0 lead here. Let's see how that break's looking. Yeah. Classic HVAC speed. All right. Matt, yeah, I am. Yeah, everybody else is actually playing, so they're in and out. So Matt makes one on the break here. Gets pretty good look here on the one ball. Should be able to pocket it, come out mid-table to get a good look at the two ball in the right side pocket. Nice. Oh, he had the right speed, but you got to make the ball first. He does get a decent roll here. Leaves Johnny a combo-ish shot. He could play a safety too behind the three, maybe, if he hits it soft. Let's see what he's feeling like today. I think he's gonna combo this. Combo. And he gets a nice little touch here. So, oh yeah. Please. All right. He needs to cut around here a couple of rails. He's got to maneuver between some traffic. He's got a long shot here on the two ball. Woof. A little one pocket action. I like this shot because it would have given him a decent look here on the four. And it does put some distance on the two. Matt has a couple of options here. He could cut it in the bottom left, although that leaves a lot of speed to contend with, but there is a lot of runway too. He could try and cut it in the bottom right, but then he has to make sure he finesses around the four ball. Looks like he's trying to play a safety. Yeah, nice touch. Nice touch. It's beautiful thing to know. Johnny Archer coming out with the jump cue. I'm assuming you hit the bottom of that two ball and try to get the cue ball right back where it is right now. Make that four really big. With a glass tip. Looks like a glass tip. Definitely gets a good jump on it, but unfortunately hits the two ball a little bit funny. Cue ball comes off the rail, gives ball in hand to Matt. The problem here is a 6-7. So we got the 2, 4, 5. If he keeps a good angle on the 5, he could play a breakout shot on the 6-7. We got to get there first. So let's see what happens. He wants to keep an angle here on the 4. Let's kind of, yeah, so he should have a pretty good angle here. The bottom right action, it looks like. There's a clean stroke. That angle is brutal. Well, yes. Adam Penley is in the field, and his name has been thrown around a lot. And I think he went for one of the blind bids too in the Calcutta. But you're right. He was underrepresented in the predictions. Brandon had him a little bit later in his predictions, like 11, 12, I believe. And I just left him out because I'm learning lessons today about who's dangerous in this field.
Okay, everyone, here's the payouts for the tournament today. We're paying out a total of $20,360. For the tournament, first place $3,200, second place $2,000, third place $1,200, fourth place $800, fifth $500, seventh $300, 9 through 12 $200, 13 to 16 $110. Calicut at first place $5,250, second place $3,000, third place $1,470, fourth place $800, fifth, sixth $400. We got it written down if you want to come and take a look.
So 7 to 8 grand for first
Good luck.
place? That's disgusting.
Just work day for 2 days.
I'm gonna stop commentating. I'm gonna start playing pool.
Seriously.
I'm gonna drink so many White Claws. Okay, Johnny gets a good look here at the 9 ball. Could have been a little bit better with more speed, but can't ask for something better. Should hit this in cleanly. Comes around 2 rails. Looking good. First blood, Johnny Archer. On his end. It is Johnny's turn for the break. All right, so Johnny makes one on the break here, gets pretty good luck on the 1. Good slices, and because of that angle, he should be able to keep it on this side of the table. It looks like he should be able to do that. I mean, that cut is really thin. But he does have some wiggle room here to keep the cue ball on this side of the table, especially with a little bit of inside. He instead opts to play a safety with the 7 ball as the blocker. I don't dislike that shot, but he overshot it a bit. I think he can see the 1 ball. I think he can see enough of that 1 ball.
No line.
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Okay.
Pretty sure you can see this cut. Problem is going to be keeping. Yeah. Oh, good use of the 7 there. Yeah, keeping the cue ball on this side of the table is going to be tough there. To negotiate. I think it's a pretty good angle. He keeps using that 7 ball. Neat little cut there on the 3. Gets a really good look at that 4. Let's play. You can play this off the top rail. You could play a little bottom on it. Either way, you're playing a 7. Okay. I can't see what's happening. Ooh. He's playing with fire, getting shape on that 7, but I think he has the angle to get on the 8 now. Okay, so look. Ooh, he does hang the 7, trying to play a very slight angle on it. 7 is pretty deep, so Johnny might have to play this slow. Or just stop it. Yeah. Oh, very nicely done. Johnny takes advantage of the gift. At 3-2 with Matt to break. Nine ball goes, but 9 ball does not count on the break. So now it gets spots up. It gets spotted up. And that is a very tight shot here on the 1 ball. He does have enough room to cut it into the left side pocket, but that is the saving grace here is that he has the 2 ball sitting in a pocket. So if he just focuses on the pocketing the 1 ball, he would likely have a very good opportunity to make the 2. Archer tries to fire in a bank there. I don't dislike that shot just because, again, the 2 ball sitting in the pocket, but it does leave an open shot here for Matt. And looking at the table now, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah. Has to make this 1 ball just make it, and he should have natural shape for the 2. How did you do? Yeah. Unfortunately, he plays it off the 7. But I think he gets a pretty good roll here. Keeping Johnny at a difficult level here for the 1 ball.
I watch a lot of live streams.
He's going 1 rail into the 1 ball. Great shot there. Great shot. And that's been the name of the game for this specific rack, is make the 1 ball because the 2 ball sitting in the pocket, which should give you a good look here at the 3 as your next shot. This should be an out here for Johnny. Coming out center table, he wants to keep a slight angle on this. I think he wanted a little bit more of an angle, if not dead end to play a draw, but he should still be able to maneuver this. It's just that that 8-ball gets really big if you don't get enough of an angle to punch it off of the left side rail. If he can just stop it or hit it hard enough to punch it off, he should be good. Okay, so you hit it hard enough to punch it off the left side. That's good. Comes out mid. He has enough of an angle here to get all the 7, so 7-8 is going to be tough. He has to keep an angle, but he has some maneuverability there, so I would expect him to be out here no matter what. Okay, I think he has enough of an angle here, especially if he comes around 2, 3 rails. He could hit it hard enough off the right side rail. Just like that. That's good. Yep. He was able to keep an angle on that 8-ball, so coming back for the 9 should be a cinch for him. It's an easy. He beats the side pocket, which is good. Gets a dead end shot here on the 9. Clean. Very clean. Now Johnny has made up the 3-game deficit against Matt Riggs. And now he has the break. I think if you want to put a bow on it, you break and run here, but it's always easier said than done. So as a reminder, we're here at races to 7. So we're about to pass the hump here for both players. All right. Time for the patented scorpion break. Ooh, you want that 9-ball to drop. Okay. You don't want that sitting as a duck. So that counts as a drop ball. We spot it up, and Johnny keeps shooting from where he's at. He doesn't get a good look here on the 1-ball. Could push out, but I think he sees enough of it, or close enough to a rail where he could put some distance between the cue ball and the 1-ball at the very least. He's pushing out. So this is interesting because you can definitely see more of the 1-ball. Not a makeable shot, but you're playing a safety from here for sure. And if it was me, I'd probably play it so that the cue ball lands behind the 9-2 or the 4. I like behind the 4, but that pocket looks pretty big. Matt Riggs plays another really good safety. Puts a lot of distance, and the 1-ball is in the dead zone in the middle of the short rail. Johnny decides to respond by trying to play the 3-8 as blockers. He is really close to that top left pocket. Mission accomplished. So now we're looking at three rails here for Matt to hit this. You could play the one railer too, if you'd like. I like 2 or 3 rails. Ooh, nice hit. He opts for the 2 railer and gets a good hit. He gets a weird roll. I'm trying to look at that 7. That 7 is dead on that point, and I don't think it goes by. Yeah, judging by the look on Archer's face, he feels the same way. Gets a good hit off the 1. Not a good roll, though. Man has a shot here on the 1. Getting on the 2 is going to be funny. Because he doesn't have too much of an angle on the 1 ball. He might have enough to really power top it to the left side of that 6. But aside from that, I mean, he doesn't have to do too much. He just has to beat, yeah, like that. But I don't think that was okay. You wanted that to come up a little bit closer to the center of the table. Now he does make the run out more difficult if he gives Johnny ball in hand, but you don't want to give him ball in hand the ball before and problem ball. So, but now this creates another issue. So we have a 3-8 as a problem. We have a 7 ball as a problem. But again, playing the 5 into the 7 could solve that problem over there. So you definitely don't want a good hit here. What a great hit! That was a great hit. He leaves Johnny a shot on the 2 ball, and actually he might also leave him with an angle to start maneuvering the cue ball back to 3-8 there. So he's gonna have to hit this with a lot of left, or I don't know how big that 9 ball is. That 9 ball looks huge to me. Yeah, he's digging into this ball. Okay. Well, definitely didn't intend for that to happen. Damn, Justin, that's cold.
The expo. That's fine, because I know this rat, this is a Chinese rat. Yeah, yeah, I got it at the expo from Jason Chernow. What do you do with Barry? Because I live in
So he has a little bit of an angle here to play into the 8 ball if he places just soft.
How do you climb in this?
Oh, what a great shot. Wait, did he make the 3? Oh, that's brutal. That is so brutal. I'm certain the intention. That is absolutely brutal. And now he's really on that 8 ball, so getting to the 4 is going to be tough. Yeah, he's looking at the multiple rails here. I'll let him know you said hello, Justin.
Table number 9, Clayton Davis, Liam Nguyen. Table 9, Clayton Davis, Liam Nguyen.
Ooh. Matt digging into his bag of tricks. Fortunately, this time around, he's not able to procure a hit.
Next up is BJ Ussery and Derek Bridges. Next up is BJ Ussery and Derek Bridges.
So, with ball in hand, Johnny immediately starts looking at that 7 ball, which he should. Again, I think there's a play there to hit the 5 off the 7. The problem with that is, I mean, I guess you don't really have to control the 7. You just have to maintain an angle on the 6, which is on the bottom rail here, to then get to the 7.
Oh, not yes, Bob. Fine. You don't know.
Johnny's really taking a long, hard look here. I'm assuming he's going to do, as mentioned before, playing it off the 7. He's going to play a couple rails to get shape on the 6. Oh, no. That looked odd for sure. 7's still a problem. But we're coming down here for an angle on the 5, which is good. Coming down for the 6 should be doable. It's just to play with some easy English. There you go. Tables are fast. Oh my. The pocket definitely stopped the missile coming down the table there at the same time. I think it left him with an angle off the 6. That makes it really difficult to deal with the 7. Still looking at that 7. Yeah, they're both looking at that 7 to see if it goes. Matt puts on his glasses to get a really good look. Well, whatever Matt was trying to do, I'm pretty sure he wanted to play that on the top side of the 7. I think what you want to do here is come around the table, make sure there's a ball between the 7 and the cue ball. Ooh, you do not want to sell out that shot. So he does leave a cut here for Johnny to come around a couple of rails, get good shape on the 8 ball for sure.
Table number 14, BJ Ussery and Derek Bridges. Table 14, BJ Ussery and Derek Bridges. Table 14.
Great little shot here for Johnny, but that people's on the rail. It's not optimal. He should still make this. You don't want to take anything for granted, though. He lines it up.
Table number 8, Bobby Isaac. Reagan Wallace.
Queen.
Reagan Wallace. All right, not horrible names. Reagan. Okay, Reagan Wallace and Bobby Isaac. Table 8.
Johnny takes the lead for the
Next
first time
up
in the
is
match.
Justin Forrest.
And he is on a 4-0 run, so the balance has definitely shifted a bit. So Matt rigs the break here to respond to Johnny. Try to take back some of that juice. It's some movement
Next
there,
up,
but
Jacob Blake and Onyx.
nothing goes. I don't know if Johnny can see this past the 6, not 4 there. He could see just enough of it, and he takes full advantage of it. Gets a weird look at the 2 ball, though. Didn't get a touch on the 8. I don't know if it was enough. You can see it enough with the 2 ball to play a safety. Ooh, or right into the side pocket. Giving Mavericks ball in hand. We got the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is an out here. Some maneuvering is required.
Table 3, Jacob Blake, Onyx 6 at table 3. Jacob Blake versus Onyx, table 3.
How many balls lower does he shoot
Chris
now?
Covington.
I'm not sure I know what you're referring to, Justin. What are you talking about? With some spice, but runs into some traffic. He's able to maintain a look at that 4 ball, though. Trick here is going to be to hold it for the 5. Almost want to play a safety off of this. Could just bank it in. Might be on. Decides to play. A very light shot. Get that 8 ball, baby. Very touchy shot. Nice job.
Table number 7, Jeff Abernathy, Chris Covington. Table 7, Jeff Abernathy, Chris Covington.
Doesn't get enough off of that 5. Leaves a tough shot on the 6. He could bank this. It might be his only option. To continue the streak, he could definitely concede the control to Johnny by leaving
Next up is Josh Peter and Monica Surrey.
safety.
Josh Peter, Monica Surrey.
Johnny looks like he has a very good move here. Gets to this up table. Yeah. Gets a lot of action off that cue ball. I don't think he was intending for that, but he got enough of it to get a good chip on the 7. Zooming out either way. Yeah. Did you play your first match? Oh.
I'm just gonna help out with the commentating.
With the text with what? Sorry?
With the commentating.
Oh, do you want it?
No, I was told Justin I would help out if y'all needed me to. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a.
Hey, the next match when they get done over here, next match we Mike Davis and the Chargers.
Holding off on that one? Yeah, the cable's working great. Thanks.
After 30 minutes, it just
I can't believe it.
pushes buttons.
Now we have Johnny to break. He's on a 5-0 tear. Needs to stop the train somehow. Wants that cue ball. Very nice break. Now we're just looking at makes 3 balls on the break. And he gets to look at the 2 ball. It's a nice little bump off that 7. Keeps a good angle here for the 6. Sorry, for the 4. Putting out straight in, he might have to dig into this to keep the cue ball there for the 6. Yes, sir. He's digging deep. Nice little shot. It's an angle off the 6. Archer comes out with the extension for his cue. It's a very clean, gets good shape for the side pocket on his 7. Center table shaved. And this is to get on the hill on a 6-0 tear now. Seems that Johnny has found his stroke here. Matt needs to throw his body onto the rails. Have a chance of stopping the train. Matt to break here. Could be his final one.
Sorry, what's the score between Archer?
6-3.
Archer's up.
Yes, on the hill. So Matt gets one on the break, and he gets a good look here on the one ball. He's gonna maneuver a little bit to get shape on the two, but it's definitely there, especially with that angle on the one. Some nice bump here on the top rail. Great shot.
Josh Heater, Monning, Surrey, table 6. Josh Heater versus Monning, table 6.
Definitely had to hit that with a confident stroke, and it's just a bit off there. Pretty sure that three ball goes by that four, which would leave natural shape there to get on the four. Fortunately, Archer blinks before that shot. And I'm pretty sure Matt has a cut here on the three. I think he wanted a little bit more juice off of that four ball. He does have an angle on the five. It's a long cut. It's tough because that slam ball is pretty big there. He's gonna push into it. Yeah, that was a tough look there. But now he does leave Johnny with a tough shot on the five. Absolutely pocketable, but he's gonna put some juice on this to get it back on the seven.
All right.
Johnny's loading up his tip with chalk. Greasing up the joints there to fire into this five ball. Great shot. Yeah, good look here at the eight. This might be good. Yep. Comes around for the nine. It's on the rail, but Matt Riggs concedes the game and the match. Johnny Archer with a 7-0 run to win the match. Thank you all for joining us here for this match. We have another one coming up, which will be between some gorillas. So stay tuned. We'll see you all soon.